You, yes, you. Welcome back. 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 Back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a classic ASMR school nurse lice check roleplay. Now, like always, this is going to be part of my school nurse roleplay playlist, which I will link in the description box down below, just in case you want to watch all my school nurse roleplays. Now, with all that being said, you know the drill. Go ahead and sit back, relax, and most importantly, enjoy. No love, no love, no love. You cannot go just yet because your case of lice was so bad. I just want to disinfect one more time, okay? Alright, so let's just spray everything. Alright, now you are good to go. And by the way, can you send the next student in? Thank you, love. Hi, love. Hi, love. Hello, 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 hello. Make your way in, make your way in, make your way in. Hello, I am Nurse Makayla. How are you? That's wonderful. Don't mind me, I just had to take my gloves off because they were from the previous student. Now, you do know why you're here today, right? Yes, yes, yes. It is because there is a lice break at school, unfortunately. Now, this one doesn't seem too major, but we still want to check all of the kids. And don't worry, lice are not exactly harmful, but they're not very deadly. Oh. I shouldn't have said that word. It kind of freaks the kids out, but don't worry. That's why I'm here, okay? Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a few questions about lice and your personal info, and then I'll check your scalp, okay, love? Alright, now let me just get my clipboard here. Now, can I have your first and last name? Thank you, love. And what grade are you in? Okay. And who is your teacher? That way I can write you a nurse's note. Okay. Now, can you give me your student ID? Perfect, love. Thank you. And last but not least, an emergency contact for me. Thank you, love. And what's their number? Okay. Now, let me ask you a few questions pertaining to lice. Have you seen any white or brown flecks or specks in your scalp or hair lately? Okay. That's a good sign so far. Now, what about itchiness? Has your scalp been very itchy? Oh, it has. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is that itchiness? 1 being not bad and 10 being terrible. Okay. Now, have you shared any hats, scarves, pillows, headbands, anything with your fellow students or even your siblings if you have any? Okay. And do you know anybody who has lice right now? Oh, you do? Your best friend? Okay. check your scalp, okay, love? Alright. Now, this really doesn't determine how bad your lice is, but have you ever had lice before? You have. Several times. Okay, well, that might be a cause for concern, but I won't freak out until I see your scalp. Alright, now, I just have my light. It's a long one, that way I can get really deep into your scalp. You don't mind just bending, and leaning your neck forward so I can really see your scalp. Thank you, love. So let's just look. Okay. Alright. Turn for me, love. Yes. Let's get this side. Alright. Turn the other way. Okay. Alright, now turn all the way around. Let me look at the back of your scalp. Good. I think I see something. You can turn back around, love. I think I see something, and given the fact that your best friend has lice right now and you have a current history of lice, I think I should take a closer look. Yes, just to be sure before I start a treatment, or if I need to start a treatment. Yes, so why don't you do me a favor and just come a little closer, okay, love? Just sit right here. Thank you. Just come a little bit closer. Thank you so much, love. Now, let's go ahead and take a more diligent look at your scalp. We're just going to look a little bit closer. Look a little bit closer. Look a little bit closer. Uh-oh. Look a little bit closer. Love. Squish. Look at that. Yes, that's lice. Yeah, and a pretty big one. It looks like a mama lice, which means I definitely have to wash your hair, but that also means I don't know how bad it is. So let's look at your whole entire scalp. That way I know if it's a category 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yes. 5 is the worst. I've never had anything above 5, actually. But let's just look. Looking diligently. Pluck. 2 giant lice. That automatically bumps you up to a category 4, love. Yes, it'd be different if you had baby lice, but 2 mama lice, they're really breathing on your head. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you had 3 generations in here. Now, let's continue to look. Look what I just found. Squish. Alright, I was right. 3 generations, which automatically bumps you up to a category 5. And since you said you've had lice before and your best friend has lice, it could also mean that category 5 might not be strong enough for you. I have to go all out. I have to use my oil. I have to use my shampoo, category 5 of course, and I have to use my gel. So it might sting a little bit, okay, love? Alright. You poor thing. Now, let's start by wetting your hair and scalp a little bit. moving for a moment. Okay, good. Now, let's go ahead and put our gel in there. Category 4 gel, by the way. That's as high as the gel goes. The shampoo goes to number 5. But let's go ahead and double apply it. Good. Now, are you feeling any stinging so far? Alright. Well, you might. Just warning you. Beautiful. Good. Alright, love. Now, let's go ahead and put our oil in there, and I'll massage it before I give you all of the shampoo I got. Alright, so my oil right here. This is antibiotic and anti-inflammatory, but so it is definitely gonna burn. I'm not gonna lie, love, I am tempted to just pour this whole thing on your head, but I got other students to check. Really get it into the scalp. Don't worry if I touch your scalp and then I put the stippler right back in. Like I said, it kills the lice, so there's no lice in here. Beautiful. Alright, now let's go ahead and work that in. Oh, what's that, love? You feel the tingling already? I told you that would happen. Alright. It might actually burn after a while. But don't worry, it's better than having lice. Alright, love. Now, let's go ahead and apply the shampoo directly on that gel and oil. Now, should I add more? You're right. This is a pretty bad case, so let's add all that I got. Okay, now let's mix that all in. This should really kill the lice. I mean, they're already dead, but if they weren't. make its way in, so my misters. Alright, love, I'll let the treatment settle in and I'll be right back to comb out all that dead lice, okay? Alright. Alright, love, it looks like that shampoo really settled into your scalp. So let's begin combing, shall we? We're just going to start with the top and comb. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Look at all that, love. Let's go ahead and wipe it away. And I'm going to go over twice just because it seems like you had a lot of lice, okay, love? Alright. Good, good, good. Alright. The rest of your bangs right here. Comb. 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 Beautiful. Comb. Comb. Look at all that build up. Good, good, good. Let's swipe that away and continue on this side. Comb. Comb. Beautiful. Comb. Comb. And right here. Comb. Comb. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's get the undercut because I didn't go all the way down. I didn't want your hair to get a little too matted or a little too tangled, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to lift the hair up a little bit. If your scalp feels a little tender, let me know, okay? Alright, love, so we're just going to comb, 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 beautiful. Now, can you move a little bit for me, love? Thank you. Just move. Perfect. Let's get underneath here. Comb. 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 Alright, love. And the good news about that is when I was combing underneath, it seems like the dead lice got smaller and smaller. The amount, of course. Now, let's go ahead and look at your scalp and make sure I got everything, shall we? Right. So we're just going to all in the clear right there. In the clear. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you turn the other way for me, love? Thank you. Just turn. A little bit more. Thank you. Alright, love. Your scalp looks clean as a whistle. Let's go ahead and wash that shampoo out for you. nurse's note, and then I'll give you something to cool your head down, okay, love? Alright, so you could just move forward a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Thank you, love. Now, what I want to give you are these ice globes. Just place them on your head like so. And it'll cool your head down a little bit, okay? Alright, here you go. You're welcome. Now, let me go ahead and write that nurse's note for you. And let me look at the time. Alright, here's the nurse's note. You're welcome. Now, before you leave, let me just disinfect everything, and then you can send the next student in, okay, love? Alright. Okay, you can send the next student in, and bye. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. You, yes, you. Welcome to the end. The end. The end. The end of my video. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for making it to the end. It really does mean a lot to me when you watch all the way through. I also wanted to say, if you guys like this video, do not be afraid to it. Like, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and turn on your post notification bell. That way you are posted every time I post, of course. Last but not least, I want to shout out my Patreon and my memberships. I post up to four exclusive ASMR videos each and every month on my Patreon, and up to 2 exclusive ASMR videos each and every month on my memberships. So if you have the means to, and you would like to support the channel, the link to my Patreon and my memberships will be in the description box down below. Now, with all that being said, you know I love you to the moon and back. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Hey. Beautiful. Now, if you don't mind just getting... I don't have my gloves on. Classic.